everybody. So a friend of mine, Elizabeth McKinney, sent me this idea through. She said she was struck by this inspiration, did a quick drawing, and this is what she came up with. And she said you could also use this, and I have to say I thought it was awesome, so I thought I would do a 3D print of it. Now, when it comes to answering people, I get something like 400 or 500 email posts and comments every single day. I spend about 2 or 3 hours answering what I can, and I'm sorry if I miss you. Somebody wrote, he only ever answers something if you send him something. That's not true. I will answer if it catches my imagination, if I happen to see it, because I'm not doing something else, and it's inside of those 3 hours I already spend answering emails and posts. So I apologise if you feel you're getting missed out. It's really difficult for me to keep up with it all, given the size of the channel and the number of people who post. But Elizabeth sent this through. I thought it was awesome, so I thought I would design it in 3D, print it, see what happens. I quickly ran this up in Tinkercad, and there you can see the design that I came up with based on the drawing. And if I make this hole, we can kind of have a look inside it. I mean, it's basically a toilet seat hanging in a pyramid. Incidentally, this hinge here prints all in one. It's a cone stuck in a cone. It's pretty cool as a way of doing hinges. Put that back solid. There is my leaf. Tinkercad generates its own names. If you look there, it's going to call it Funky Blow, which I really quite like. But that is the design. Now we can stick that in Cura, slice it and print it. Now let's print it out on the Elegoo Pro because it's not very big. There it is finished. It's printed on a raft. It's only 2 parts. The hinge is integral and it took an hour and a half to print. And there it is off the raft, and you can see that the flap there with this integral hinge, it needs a little bit of working to get it going, but it flaps all by itself. Those 2 bits glue in there. And the idea, according to Elizabeth, is the wind hits the flap, closes it, and of course it has nowhere to go but down the pipe there, and if it goes the other side, of course, it does exactly the same. So let's blow some smoke at it. Okay, I don't know if you was watching the smoke closely enough, but that actually worked. It worked really well, in fact. I mean, this is a quick prototype. There's obviously things to improve, like maybe we could put some seals around these so that it actually sealed against it, in which case all of the smoke would go out. And Elizabeth suggests we print like loads of these and put them together to make a wind tree from wind leaves. So perhaps printing it in green would help, and maybe a little more curvy, so it's a little less like a spearhead. But the principle she's suggesting actually worked to a treat, and it's that kind of out-of-the-box thinking that I just love, which is why I printed this up and wanted to give it a go, because I thought, to be honest, it was a stroke of genius. It's fantastic to see people thinking in a creative, out-of-the-box way, coming up with solutions that could in fact do the job. So that, I thought, was just fantastic. It'd make a great wind wall, incidentally. So thank you very much, Elizabeth, for sharing that with us. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do remember to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications.